Nets against the Grizzlies in the first of two meetings this season, and it's time for Nets on ES. For the first time this season, we mentioned the change in the Nets starting line.
Little different mentality from coming off the bench.
Marcus Gasol could never get the bounce back. Gasol with 2 to shoot will turn and pop and hit.
And smart to go after.
And Zeller the rebound. Hollis Jefferson dashing ahead, trying to find space and able to finish the Nets' first basket.
Blowing by him.
Rondé with 20-plus points in 3 of his last 10 games, something he'd done just twice his first 114 games. Mario.
Not if you're Zeller, though.
No. He's on the bench with 3 personals. So the rookie Allen in is Parsons, able to finish around Allen. Now Gasol working the rookie Allen. This will be quite the test for the 19-year-old. Gasol works his way inside and banks it home. Allen. An 11-6 Memphis lead. Here's Gasol going back to work. Spins right by Allen and puts it in, and it's too easy right now for 8 points for Gasol. Carroll on the attack, threw it a little behind Harris, but he's able to collect and finish.
Yeah, not only it's a good pitch, he shot off.
He's averaged just under 13 points a game over his last 5. He shot the 3 at 40.5%. As JaMychal Green still period on the bench of the Nets as he recovers from his knee surgery. As Gasol turns and
you watch Gasol go to work with his footwork to get an easy catch at the blocks.
Gasol has outscored the Nets himself so far in the quarter, not anymore, as already in this first quarter combined between these two teams.
This is a wild offensive set right here.
And what does it end with? A 3.
There you go. Well, you keep for sure.
That's right.
Thank you.
And for more money when he hits free agency this year.
Might be going back to that neighborhood.
Kilpatrick hits the 3, and Jim from Evans, 3 to 3 in the corner, but a long rebound springs a break. Kilpatrick with numbers. Kilpatrick finishes himself.
You could almost tell at half court. He had
a point game. Nets trailed by as many as 8 in the first. Had a lot of trouble with Marcus Gasol, who's on the bench at the moment. Chandler Parsons swiftly through the lane with the left hand.
Be on that weak side to step across to at least get in the way a bit.
Harris, good look, puts it in.
And a rhythm jumper for Joe Harris.
Parsons sets, fires, hits.
4 on 5, they took 5 on 4
this season, 83%.
Getting his attempts up too, right?
Yep. Parsons leans in, banks it off, the follow good, wide open bunny.
Tried to shoot it with his left hand. I thought all he had to do was go up and lay it over the rim.
I mean, couldn't he have just dunked it?
That too.
Instead, in his foot.
Especially from long range where he's at 18%, only 3 of 17.
Mozgov hooks that in nicely with, boy, it looked like he got hit and he is down. No whistle on the other end. Kenny Atkinson beside himself. Memphis at 43%. Carroll forces the drive and floats it in. Bench from Harrison.
And that was just flat out hustle on his part.
On the other end, Mozgov with the to work. LeVert came with the dig, and it was effective with Mozgov. Comes LeVert in transition, sidesteps, and somehow spun it in.
Well, he had off.
A 10-3 Nets run, and they've tied this game up. Gasol with an answer. They're saying, hey, 2-point game, we want to win. And trying to snap a 3-game skid. Memphis 7 as LeVert can't finish. Booker the energy inside. Green took a long time to take the shot. Finally developed. 12 turnovers now for Brooklyn. Evans finishes over LeVert.
Now he has 10 points already.
LeVert connects on a 3.
You know, I love the fact that he drives it to the basket, but once in a while, a little out of control, but they are very steady.
Evans hits the jumper. Nets now 6 of 13 for deep. Gasol fading, hitting. Harris floats it up and off. Booker keeps it alive. LeVert thought about it. Great first step from LeVert, who spins it in. For this team that actually does a good job protecting the ball.
You're like a savant out here tonight.
Trying to inform and educate. Booker squeezes it in off the back.
Why there's a lot of pressure when he's doing it live.
I guess so. In the corner, Zeller hits his second career there for Booker as he was able to contest Green. Now running the other end, great pass. Dinwiddie, Booker, Carroll on a...
No need to rush because he knew that he had a whole bunch of time on that quick break.
Brooks able to curl it in around Harris. Gets volleyed all the way into the backcourt. 5 to shoot. Harris sees it. So does Zeller. On the move, quick take. And Tyler Zeller is down to 5. Dinwiddie isolating on Green. Went right around him. All too easy for Spencer Dinwiddie by 10. And getting stops to begin this third. Dinwiddie, you bet! For at least a year plus, that's such a huge part of actually seeing results and development. Evans was able to lose Carroll. Stop again for Brooklyn. Dinwiddie looks to the corner. Harris open. Truth on a 3. Grizzlies shooting at just 36% for the game. Carroll alone. Sure.
Are they just going to let him shoot by himself? Effort by the Nets pretty good in terms of recognition and attention to the ball and the dribbler.
Kilpatrick bodies in, forced it up. Mozgov there for the cleanup.
Back very quickly.
Nets lead has swelled to 19. Underneath, Davis pushes it in. Nets have held Memphis to just 10 points in this third quarter thus far. LeVert able to swivel it home.
They slowed him down just a touch to let the defender go by.
That's a 3, and it's good. A much needed one. For one opportunity here for the Nets.
A lot of dribbling, no.
Carroll trying to find space. Found a body and a bucket plus a... Harrison says, all right, I'll take it, and hits it.
His days in college.
Scratch just before tip. Rondae Hollis-Jefferson left with a sprained right ankle. Kilpatrick, quick trigger, and a hit.
We got Mozgov and Allen out there.
Yep.
They haven't been out there that often. And landing is perfect, too, because it's not really totally secured by the rebounder all the time.
McLemore squares up and hits.
It's a big possession for momentum.
And Green pops it in.
Lineup for the Nets. Dinwiddie, LeVert, Kilpatrick. Nice look.
Yep, and Davis powers it down.
To this game.
Dinwiddie draws defenders. Harris squares up. You bet.
Nice little flip.
Brooklyn has not won 2 straight road games against the Grizzlies since they were in Vancouver. Nice set out of the timeout as Green hits the 3. McLemore in traffic. Zeller came with a contest.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that. So it's a little bit more difficult to change your pace.
Dinwiddie turns the corner, can't reverse it in, but Booker, authoritative.
He comes around the corner. Look at all the blue shirts going.
What he was trying to indicate.
Yeah.
Dinwiddie, that could have been a foul on Davis, no call. Shot clock all the way down. Excellent find from Dinwiddie.
The Nets played them in the half court slow down type of game and beat them, which is a good sign.
Fewest points the Nets have allowed in a game this season. You saw Damari Carroll on the bench with 24 points. Spencer Dinwiddie will dribble this out. Memphis will lose its 8th straight. Brooklyn will snap a 3-game losing streak.
Difficult style, but a good win.
The Nets start this 3-game road trip with a victory in Memphis. 98-88 the final.